Right, WCA. Once you've had your WCA, it's a point scoring exercise and you have to score 15 points, okay? Depending on how you score your 15 points and the severity of your functionality impairments will decide on whether you go in the work capability group or the support group. Let's talk about the work capability group today, and I'll talk about the support group in another blog. All right, if you put in the work capability group, they basically saying that although you have a functionality impairment, it's not that severe where you should not be able to go and find some type of work, okay? And they will ask you to catalogue and show what type of things you are doing to keep yourself occupied. They are also able to sanction on you on this, where if you do not fulfill the criteria they are asking you to, they will stop your money. I know, you can shout at me all you want, but this is a DWP we're talking about and governmental policies. All I'm trying to do is share this information with you. The one thing now is with the work capability assessment is ESA is no longer relevant. All right, if you are in the work related activity group, you will at some point be transferred to universal credits. Now, universal credit, you will have to go through the whole thing again. You will have to make a new application. They will not transfer your ESA to universal credits because you are in the work related group, so they will put you through the whole process again. Now, the one thing I do like about the universal credits, which you didn't have on ESA in this work related thing, is you have a log, you have a journal, okay? Now that journal is paper trail, paper evidence all the way through. And to my knowledge, and I don't deal with many, but I have dealt with many, but the way I have dealt with universal credits is I'm allowed to go onto your journal. I am allowed to intercede and interject and represent for you on your journal, and all I need you to do at the time when we do this is you give us permission in your journal to start asking questions. ESA law is identical to universal law, okay? Universal credits. It may have UC in it, but the law, the case laws and so forth have been transferred, basically are pretty much identical. There are a few new case laws, although I'm not party to them at the moment, which will come to light as arguments are argued as we progress through tribunals. But currently, to my knowledge, is Citizens Advice Bureau are doing a pretty good job with this, and we do not deal with a lot with universal credits. But I'd just like to inform you there is a way we can help you. I don't know how the CAB do it, but we actually do it through your journal, presenting the DWP with paper evidence right from the beginning. And if they've been mucking you around, if they've been obstructing your payments or trying to, some form not to twist the law in their favour, it's something that we can come and start asking questions on your journal to your work coach on your behalf. As for the WCA, as I said, it is identical. It's a certain amount of questions, as we've put, to do your physical functionality and your cognitive. From universal credit, it's 12 weeks before you are entitled to a medical assessment from the private contractor who will do the musculoskeletal. As I'm saying, if you haven't had one in 12 weeks, start asking for one. You shouldn't, if you are that severe where you should have been in the support group but got put in the work capability and your conditions have got worse, things need to start being argued, and you need to start directing these people to actually you're in the wrong group. It's very convoluting, and there is a lot of ambiguity in it in regards to how each individual is being treated through this transfer from ESA to universal credits, but also to the financial losses and the implications that are happening in courts, in where the DWP have been found wanting, have stopped people's ESA unlawfully and wrongfully, put them on universal credit, and then at a later date through tribunals have had to back pay people their disability premiums, or maybe potential other hidden costs that have been overlooked and not addressed. I think I've covered it on WCA for you in regards to the work capability assessment and in the work capability group. Any questions, please type me and I'll either blog, or if it's personal, ring me and I'll have a conversation with you. Thank you for your time. Bye.